Hi guys. How are you guys this morning? Hey. Okay. Hi. Hi guys. Well, today is our Volunteer Appreciation Day, so it's going to start getting a little crazy and a little wild here in the next few hours. Good morning, Jem. So we're all looking forward to that. That'll be really fun. I hope you guys are having a great Saturday. Oh, oh, Meatball. Are you okay, Meatball? Come on. Come on. Come on. He's wanting up. Good morning. Oh, now we got a Dobby. So I wanted to give you guys a quick update. This is going to just be the volunteer Christmas party, appreciation party kind of thing. So I wanted to give you a couple quick updates. I'll be really quick. And I just spoke to our dark cat, and she told me you had a couple questions too. So a couple things really quick is, one, Vincent had his pokey poke today, and he's just doing great, guys. The downside is he's starting to feel so good, that he's more in, he's more like, I want to play. Like, I just want to do things and not pay attention and not get a poke, and I want to go somewhere and look here. But on the upside, he's doing really great. So I'm really happy with that. And Buckeye's also doing pretty darn good. So hopefully we've got some good news there. Berry Bell and Burger and Hallie are still doing really well. I've got a super, super close eye on them. Which does bring me to my next, one of the questions that Ahmad had brought to my attention was there's been a lot of questions on Burger and Berry Bell and Hallie and whether or not they're going to be in quarantine. I have really given this a lot of debate on this. As of right now, I don't think so. I'm going to not put them in quarantine. And here's why. One, it's widely believed that, right now, it's widely believed FIP is very unknown, weird, and wild, and all of that. But it's widely believed that FIP itself is not contagious. What's contagious is what's prior to that, which is the cold, the coronavirus cold. It's just a simple cold, like every cat will get at some point in their life. And that's contagious, just like humans with our colds. Once it turns to FIP, it's believed by doctors not to be contagious. And we've got lots and lots and lots of examples to prove this, where you see a lot of people will have cats in their home. You have multiple cats. One cat passes from FIP. The rest of the cats are fine. They didn't get it, and they were living in close quarters, drinking the same bowls, and things like that. So I'm keeping an eye on them for right now. The goofy thing with FIP is, as we all who are pretty experienced with cats a little bit at this point, we see that it does hit in a younger age more commonly, but it does happen at 7 years, 8 years, 12, 15. It happens all the time. So how long then do you quarantine for? What's the correct answer? If you quarantine at 9 months, will they get sick at 10? It's just a really hard thing, and it seems tricky to pin them for months and months and months and months, if that makes sense. So that's where I'm sitting with it right now. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, but know that I'm keeping a super, super hard watch on everything. So there's that. But on the upside, who is being sassy? Hey, no. So there's that. My one other thing I was going to talk to you about today, and this is harder. So last night, it's a bit of bad news. It's very bad news. But last night, the kittens had been out playing. Everybody was fine and everything was going well and they were doing wonderful. We put them away in their room last night. Again, everything was fine and doing wonderful. Last night when Jem, our moderator, Jem, was here, she had gone back to Scoop and Pippa started having seizures. They were back to back to back seizures. She called me. I was here within minutes. And she did not make it. And I'm really sad about that. And there's really no reason why, you know. She had been perfectly fine and doing well. She has definitely always been the runt, and she's definitely always had struggles. You know, she's been the little one, and she's struggled for sure. And but you know, she had been doing fine and nothing out of the ordinary. And as we saw yesterday, she was playing just fine. Nothing happened. You know, and you know, I've consulted, and this can just happen. You know, I guess just like us. You can just have a seizure. We don't know if she had a brain tumor or blood clot or whatever. Yeah, I'm sorry. To give you rough news, it's true, Jabber, and you know, one of the volunteers were actually mentioning that, you know, it's kind of tricky when we don't know what their history is, and at her age, there's not really anything that you can do, you know. Yeah, you know, it really truly seems like a completely random thing that can happen. It really, I hate that, you know, but it's just like us people, you know, random things just happen and just show up. And Terry, yes, completely true. I am so grateful for Jem, for being here. She's right there. Thank you, Jem. You are amazing. I'm glad she caught it when she did. It really looked like Jem had caught it. I mean, within it seemed very soon. When we had put her away, I checked on them. I checked on them at 6. And they were fine. And Jem was here about 6:30 or 7. And you know, and it just gonna happen, I guess. So I hate these things that just like appear out of nowhere. But I was with her, and Jem was with her, and Jem, let me just give a huge shout out to Jem. She is one of the kindest, most supportive people. She is one of the kindest and most supportive people in my life, and I'm very grateful for that. Same goes with all my mods and my volunteers. So, I did call the family last night. I spoke with them. That had Pippa and Karen on hold. They were also unbelievably kind. So if they're out there watching, thank you for your kindness. They did tell me they still want to, they understand, and these things happened, and they still very much want to adopt 2 kittens, Karen, and it'll be one other. And I think when they get here, they'll have a look-see. And so I'm glad that Karen will still be going with a friend. That's wonderful, and that's what we want. Yeah, so I know these things do happen, and you just can't explain it, and I think when you do have a large number of cats, I guess it seems like this is, this is just going to statistically happen, Yeah, Karen will Karen will still get a friend with all of her energy. Thank God. I don't know exactly what Berry Bell's doing. She's trying to make Mama smile, I guess. There you go. You're such a nut. Yeah. It's very true, Kitty's mom. You're so, that's very true. Oh, thank you. Very kind people. Yeah, so, yeah, it really is, it seems like, yeah, Berry Bell is actively trying to make me feel better by being her normal orneriness. So I do want to Berry Bell, and she's chewing on the necklace of her grandpa. So, oh, this Berry Bell girl, I tell ya, they're rascally. I gotta tell ya. So I wanted to give you guys that update, and I'm sorry it wasn't a good one, but I'm glad that, I guess I'm just grateful that Jem was here, and she didn't struggle through the night or anything by herself, and Mama held her and all that stuff. So there's some blessings there that we need to focus on too, which is the good things. A big thanks to my husband, who is so helpful for me. He is very kind. They happen for no reason, and you don't know, and I don't like the not knowing. I'm much more black and white. Give me a reason, give me a way to fix it. And also thank you to Jackie, who takes my calls whenever. Obviously I was very sad last night, and I'm like, just tell me anything to fix this. And she's like, honey, you can't, it was severe enough, to where you couldn't. So, thanks, Mandy. Thank you, Terry. The volunteers they are looking forward, I think, to the party, so it'll be a good time. We've got food and massages and presents and kitties. It'll be fun. You're right. Yeah. Yep. Sometimes good things come with the bad, but some good things is let's focus on some good things. Vincent's amazing. He is so rambunctious. Jabber, yes. And I don't give Jackie enough credit either. Jackie is so helpful, and anything I have brought to her, she has dealt with it 20 times over. And she really has. I get frustrated and I'm upset, and it always seems things go in pairs. Have you noticed this? And they say it in life, but it seems things goes in pairs. And she has seen it all. She has seen it all. Every time I call her, she's like, yep, I've seen this. This is what this means. And she's her big proponent, and I love this about her, is she always tells me, what am I learning? What did I learn from this? What what can we learn from this? So, I will list out for her. I will list, I learned this medically, this medically, this medically. So, so there's that. So, yeah, see, Jem is a great proponent of reminding me of the victories, we do have. Thank you, Selena. Oh, I like that. Megan, things happen and we have no control of that. Pippa knew of love and care and kindness and playtime and yum, yum, yum and hugs and cuddles and human love. She did. Boy, did she. We have so many victories. Wheeler, Vincent, a pony, Abba, Rathbone, although sometimes I think Debbie wants to kick Rathbone out back into the rescue, but because he's a little rascal. Wheeler, who's doing amazing. He's doing so good. And a little naughty. We'll have to ask Cindy about that when she gets back. Gallant was a huge
He's already wrapped and coming out.
Debbie just opened the door and said he's wrapped and coming out. She's sending Rathbone back out to the rescue. She says that, but your pillow would be empty. Willpower, Egypt. Oh, thanks, KB. Nyota. Otterbodder was a huge one. Yeah, he was. Oh, I like thinking of these victories. Yes. Kitty's baby mom. Yes, I agree. I have this little chart on my phone. I keep a daily log and I list all the good things that have happened that day. And sometimes I'll put stuff like that, I'll just think of a cat that has been helped. And, a pony and Abba, look at them. They are amazing. Dagda, yes. Dagda. Oh, you think of all those ones. And, I mean, none of them would have survived. None of them. None of them. A pony and Abba, they would have lost, hands down. I mean, they would have lost their lives very soon. They wouldn't have lived to be the age they are now without those eyes. I just know it. They couldn't have found food. And they know so much love. And they are such the nicest babies. Willpower. Oh, yes. My Willpower. Who doesn't even let Mama hold him now? He's too big. He's got stuff to do. He's too busy. Mr. Darcy. There's Mr. Darcy. Mr. Darcy. He's not hearing me. He's not looking. How's Buckeye? Buckeye's doing pretty darn good. He's getting very spoiled. We've decided after every bandage change, which we're doing him twice a day now, every bandage change, he gets a licky stick. Well, one licky stick isn't enough, so he gets 2 licky sticks every bandage change. But he's doing really good. He loves the TV. Loves it. He pulled out, I think I told you guys the other day, he pulled off his entire surgical suit. He pulled it off, like, completely naked. The suit was gone, the bandages were gone, he was completely naked and playing on the TV. I was like, brother. I was like, what are you doing? But I did take this, if you can see. Oh my, look at this. All right. I will, Carol. So this isn't a cat, but look, I saw this driving in this morning. Look how pretty that is. The water was so crystal clear. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, sorry, that was not what I wanted to show you. This Buckeye playing on the TV yesterday in his little outfit. Look at him patting the screen. He was just having a good time. Yeah, he was just being a sass pants last night, just having a great time. Jem, the river was blue because of the sky. That's why. The river is kind of back. It's not fully back. It was about 30 feet, I'm guessing, 30 feet out. It's now about 10 feet out, so it's very slowly coming back. Is that river ever blue? No, it is never blue. Is the suit helping? I think it is. He definitely has less pain with the suit than he was with the wraps. So that in itself, I think, is a huge victory. The wraps, there's no way you can't put a wrap onto that wound and wrap it without pressing down onto it. So that's really good. The suit, I can gently lift up, stretch, and snap it by his tail, and without much pressure, but it also holds everything there. So that's really great. Yeah, if he keeps it on. Knock on wood, he's been being really good, KB. How he got it off that day, I have no clue. I mean, he had to do some crazy cat gymnastics or something to get it off. But, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, he's doing pretty good. I feel like we're definitely seeing some new, I keep saying that, but some new growth of skin happening here. Please let it not be my imagination. And but I really do think I am seeing some new growth on that. I'm going to give it probably one more week and then take new measurements, because I have exact dimensions of it. The last time we had cleaned him and sedated him, I took exact measurements of the wound, so I can measure it later and see if we have had any shrinkage, and I'm hoping we have. But yeah, right. Yeah, maybe Jabber. I hope so. He is being a really good trooper. I think it might Fly Mom. I think it might feel better to him. You know, not having that pressure, having that suit, and you know, now he doesn't have this kind of raw open wound that he's afraid to press against anything. Now it's just sandwiched with some gauze and a wet pack. So I think it's going good. So paws crossed, we're getting somewhere. Hi, Susie. But yeah, so those are the updates I wanted to give you. Thank you guys for your kindness. I really, really, really appreciate it. Really, really. These last couple days have been a little hard. The past couple weeks have been a little hard. And sometimes it's hard to see the good, you know? So that helps. Yes, as you can tell, Dracio's been very stressed. Yeah, he's been having a really, really hard day. Life is tough for him. Can you ask how the baby Peacock and the ducks are? Yes. So the two baby ducks are actually officially bigger than the two ducks we had. So they are really getting big. The baby Peacock is, it's huge now. I mean, it's not the size of like a mama peacock, but I had a picture. Let me show you. Thanks, Fly Mom. Thank you, Tiger. You guys are wonderful. Thank you all. Okay, this is not the best of pictures, but this one right here is mama, and then this one right here is baby. Can you believe that? Look how huge she is. She's so big. Look at her. She still sticks right around mama though. This is what we deal with, where you wonder why we go through snackers so much. Obviously we try to keep them out of snackers, but they don't. Come here. It's a family portrait. Come on, get in there. There we go. Okay, so daddy in the middle is mommy, and at the end is baby, and daddy is eating out of, that's the snack jar. And then there's another peacock in the background just waiting for the snack jar to be free. Hello. Thank you from watching from Japan. I think konnichiwa. Probably, I think me. I would love to learn more Japanese. It's definitely a beautiful language. Jim, I think you're right. It's definitely a hen. Yeah. I was hoping for a boy just because they're so pretty, and I love the feathers and the cats love the feathers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a girl. Auntie Anita, I had not either. Baby peacocks, they are, I hate to say it, but when they're born, they're kind of, I don't want to say like this in a crass way, but the elements get to them easier. Nature gets to them easier. So, so they don't make it very much that I've seen. So I'm very excited that we have one that made it and it's doing really good. But Japanese on my things to do. Oh, I know. I am still doing school. So that's going. Definitely not as fast as I had hoped it would be. I had thought I would be doing this much faster, but work has been, both works, has been way busier than I anticipated them to be. But I'm plugging away. So eventually, one year when I'm going to be 90, I will get my vet tech licensure. So yes, FFRC does need feathers. We do have we had a big, huge bundle of peacock feathers that we had in the back. And there was a certain spot Jackie always kept them. When Jackie retired, at one point, I had a set of kittens in there. And the kittens were the most rambunctious kittens that I've ever seen. And they dug into this whole bundle, and I'm telling you, there's probably 200 peacock feathers in there, and just demolished them. I just destroyed them. Yeah, it's a holiday time, so. I think Berrybell did go off and go sleep somewhere. But, yeah, so, okay, well, someone sent in a big bundle at one time. Oh, really? I wonder if this was that or I don't know. I don't know if it was the exact same bundle or if it was part of the bundle and we just kept putting our feathers into it too. But boy, oh boy, those kittens had a really great. It was your kittens, Auntie Anita. It was Deacon and Muriel. Yep. It was that kitten set. Yes. I'm so glad you remembered that. Kim had come in one morning and I mean there were just feathers everywhere. And they didn't even leave them nice. They just destroyed every feather they could get their hands on. Oh. Yeah, thanks Auntie Anita. I mean actually really Deacon and Muriel. Oh man, I should have taken a picture because it was kind of funny. I mean, how do you not laugh? It was a little funny. Because they just you could tell they were just having the best of days ever. And you know what I did discover too is a pony loves leaves. She loves them. So I put them in the front thumper's room, a pony and Abba, just them two. I put them in front thumper's room and I went outside and I grabbed probably 5 handfuls of leaves. And I tell you what, they just have the best time. They were so happy. They also shred cardboard like it's a paint job. Oh, Auntie Anita, wouldn't that be amazing if it was? They could actually contribute to your household. Oh, no. No, Jabber, no. We've got so many. I swear every day almost our leaves are being blown outside. Every single day. I'd like to get it would be really messy, but I would love to get a really big, huge pile and just like put it in here and let them play. It'd be really messy though. But a pony just had the best of times. Oh my golly, did she have a great time. Oh, that's a good idea. Yes. Put in an office building. Well, you guys are wonderful. All right. Do it. I'll do it when you come here, Selena, and help Kim clean up. We should do it for, put some leaves in it. Oh, Auntie Anita. Oh my gosh. That's a good idea. All right, guys. Well, thank you for all you guys do and just being your kindness. And thanks my mods. And my mods are also some of the most supportive people and just wonderful. And you all are wonderful and we appreciate you. We will enjoy the party. Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. I'll see you guys around. I'll be here, probably putzing for a little bit. And then, yeah. All right. I'll see you guys in a bit. Thank you all. Who's the huffing and the fussing and the mussing?